Hello, my beautiful people. I just wanted to do a little quick check in for real. For real. I'm saying that, and still, this is going to be 10 minutes. So, I have a lot of things to update over the last couple of days. How is it that I always have so much to talk about? I don't even realize again. Because sometimes certain areas of my life don't seem very eventful, right? So what I want to talk about today is that I think is interesting is for those of you who haven't been listening to my solos over the past month or something, I was talking about me researching all these different coaching options, and I've done already paid for coaching. I've done all that sort of stuff, right? And telling you basically, be discerning and things like that, right? So there was again another coaching program that sounds really interesting. The website actually is really overwhelming. So I haven't been able to scan through it. But again, um, investing in any sort of money, and I'm going to get on the phone with these people and, just spend way too long, right? Analyzing and figuring out, okay, do I want to spend more? What more do I need to know? And so I was thinking, I was like, I think they actually have some affordable stuff. It's only like a couple of $100s, of course, depending on like the course that you pick, because again, what more do I need to know? So I was thinking, I was like, fuck, what are they? Maybe they're going to tell me something new. Maybe there's something, because I'm all about finding for the customer or the client what works for you, like what you will actually do, not what I'm telling you to do. That's the point of customization, right? So even for myself, I've been starting the tapping thing, and I don't do it every day. And I know that that is a part, going to help me because the energy meridians, and I've seen it work before, right? I just haven't been sticking to it. Okay, so I was looking back at like what worked for me in along this journey of the whole thing. I've gotten to where I am without doing tapping, right? And I've said this before, it's all about your intention, people. So even without talking to this person, because I'm still going to pick her brain, she's doing it for free, like a get a strategy session, right? And I'm going to pick her brain just to see, and she's probably going to tell me if it's not a technique, it's writing exercises, right? Which I totally support and recommend, even if you just write one or two sentences. But think of how slow your process is going to be if you're only doing one sentence a day or reading one page out of a book a day. So this is what I came up with, people, is that because I connected with myself, if you want to say source, whatever it is, God, whatever resonates with you, it is from reading certain things, right? So when I say certain things, there's something called ablutions, and I learned about it in Sufism. It's Sufism, and it's basically a very mystical kind of I don't call it a religion. They may call it a religion, okay? But I didn't look at it like that. And I was learning a lot about the soul and its journey through that philosophy, right? So I'm going to read to you, because it is the most beautiful thing. I'm going to read to you in another section. I'll probably do it today. Of basically, when you read that, I'm telling you, it will penetrate your soul. And that will help you remember, is probably the best way to describe it. Remember your connection to God, source, however you want to believe, whatever you want to believe in. I'm sorry. I have to say that because not everybody believes the same thing. Maybe Jesus people will get mad about that because a lot of them believe, that is the one in the way, but that's for them. Okay. And that's not how I learned. That's not what got through to me. So when I was reading these things, you're going to do that first. I'm going to recommend that as the baby step, and also to start doing a lot of things in silence, doing a lot of things very slowly. And for those who live very hectic lifestyles, that's going to be a challenge. So that's what I describe as putting in the work, people. So whatever you're doing, washing dishes, when I make my tea in the morning, when I just totally go and start putting on music. I do that. I burn my incense specific to whatever it is that I'm working on, because there's different types of incense, which you can go and research on your own. Dragon's blood, that's such a funny word, funny wording, but that's good for releasing negativity. Black tourmaline. I also do a one for divine healing and another one for divine healing, just different things, right, of goodness and positivity. Okay, so those are the things. So just start doing things in silence, even driving. I can't even believe now. Sometimes I'll actually turn down my music that I love and just drive again in silence. And it really also, calming your nervous system. And there's different things, right? The holistic model. So I'm just going to read to you right now, because I have this in my bathroom, that I love this and it's so beautiful. And you will understand, and take time, like really soak it up. So I'll try to read it slow when I read to you the full thing. And so basically, this is how you connect. And then I have a special formula which anybody can use in how you are putting your intention into whatever it is that you are requesting in your life. Okay. Whether it's just a certain area of your life you would like to improve, right? You pick. Okay. So, True Ablutions, you can find this online. And I'll tell you the book. I think the book is just called Prayer. And it says, like, because there's an Ernest Home one. I'll tell you that later. Okay, so True Ablutions. When you are performing your ablutions, it is not merely washing your hands and feet. That is not the real point. Washing eyes, ears. The purpose of washing each of these parts of your body is that it gives you time, bit by bit, part by part, to move your awareness away from the world and towards God. Okay, and I will just read you just like one or two. Okay, the ablutions fall into an easy, natural sequence. Each action is done 3 times with an appropriate blessing. This is a good time, like I talked about, is doing things really slow, no music and everything. Okay, so if you need to hear this out loud and then rewind it and go back and do it as you're doing it, that would be great. Okay, so I'll just read to you the 2 first actions. Wash the hands to the wrists. May these hands be instruments of peace. Step 2, then cup a handful of water to the lips with the right hand, rinsing the mouth 3 times. May this mouth speak only the pleasing words, the healing words, the truthful words. Okay, I have to stop there because I could just start crying. So when I first started reading that, that's exactly what it did. It almost, remember how I talked about the vibration? Your words put out a vibration. So that makes sense, right? That I would cry because it is resonating with my soul and my spirit. So I'm going to close with saying, excuse me. I'm going to close with that. And yeah, that's what I'm learning right now. People, if I am not constantly growing, like something's going on. So even though I pursue all these different coaching things and I'm like, okay, like, why am I doing this? Each step takes me to each conclusion. I come to the fact of I got where I am today and will continue to grow and evolve because of my intention, my willingness to grow myself and love. So that's why I talk about how do you reach down inside and reclaim your power, right? You could listen to all these things and all these different people out there, but your heart and your soul has to really truly be connected, and this is a way to do it, people. Okay, so you're finding out all about the secrets of Nora Finch, which I'm just so glad to share with you. And it's not about it not working, because you will know if it didn't work in this way of connecting with yourself, like you didn't put your heart and soul into it, is what I would say. You have to go inside of yourself and truly see what and feel all the emotions in your body, what I am talking about. And this is one way to do it. Okay, there's lots of other ways, but just like I said, you're going to hear from me and all these other people. There's lots of different techniques out there, especially for negative thinking. But I feel like there's a certain level of a battle that you have to go through because you're trying to bust through so much, so much. And yes, it's about the subconscious, but what better way to get into the subconscious than reading stuff like this and speaking it out loud, okay? And it's a daily practice. So again, even if you put this out where you can see it every day and read it, I'm telling you, people, it may take a little while, okay? But you just have to trust me. Okay, so I will talk to you next time. And I can't even believe this is 10 minutes. Every time I say I want to jump on here fast, it's like a minimum of 10 minutes. Anyway, it doesn't matter now at this point. I will talk to you in the next video and wish you the best. And like I said, just keep listening. Okay, I'll keep giving you nuggets, jewels of information. Okay, bye.